and gentlemen, welcome to my top 5 problems that need to be fixed in Football Manager 2015 that occurred in 2014. Now, let me give you some reasoning behind this. First of all, Football Managers is probably one of my favourite games, if not my favourite game on Steam. I've had Football Manager 2013 and 14. Now, as you can see here, here's my team for this season, but I'm not going to go on about my team just yet. Just putting that out there. But what I'm trying to say is, even though they're my favourites, and I've played over 500 hours of my time on the 2 games that I've had, in my experience, there has been a lot of problems with these games, and I've condensed them down into 5 different problems that I feel like need to be covered in the next Football Manager game. So, let's begin. Now, the first one would be Ronaldo, Messi, Suarez, and players of that sort of category are underpowered. They're so underpowered. Let me bring you up Lionel Messi, for example. Now, here's Lionel Messi. Now, as you can see here, 2013, 2014, 42 games, 46. Just like in real life. That was his real life. These are all his real life statistics. Now, as soon as you go into the game, even though you get to a rating of 18.6, if you look here, this is all league appearances. 32 goals, 32 games he's played, 16 goals. And here, his overall of that season, 46 and 24. And as you can see here, it's pretty much the same. It's kind of stupid. I mean, and then let's go to Ronaldo for a second. Ronaldo, Cristiano. I'm trying to look for the real Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo. There we are. He's 33 on this game, so I've played it for a while. History: 34 goals in 34 games in the 2012-2013 season. The season we've had 4 goals in 10 games. He wasn't injured, he just wasn't picked for those games. And he's meant to be a world-class player in real life. Let me check Suarez. For me, Suarez was so underpowered. Literally, I couldn't get him to score. If I can find him. No, he plays for Newcastle now on this game, but that's beside the point. Suarez. Statistics, all the statistics should be right? History: 5 goals in 24 games, just in the league, and he got 2 extra. Look at Daniel Sturridge in real life Sturridge. Second season I played with him, 2 goals in 20 games. That's appalling. That's really bad. And I played him as a central striker position, and I've had most. And to be honest, most of his goals have come from a winger position, like right wing and left wing. So what Sega, or whoever makes this game, needs to do is just power up Ronaldo, Messi, Suarez, Sturridge, Ibrahimovic, players of that category. It's the point where they're realistic and they actually score as many as they should do, because they don't do it in real life. That's my first point out the way. The second point is, there's a lot of bullshit things that happen, as in bullshit results. And when I mean bullshit results, I mean Celtic. I was against Celtic in the Champions League final in my second season with Liverpool. Got 4th first season, right? Champions League final. I lost them the first time. I thought, wait, this one's probably just a fluke. I'll restart the game and see what happens. Lost again. Retried it. Lost again. Lost again. Lost again. Lost again. Lost again. Got to penalties. Lost again. I kept losing to Celtic and Liverpool. The highest rated player in terms of value was a 26-year-old who had £3 million worth of value. My best player at the time was probably Coutinho, who had 20, but now basically nearly 30 million. Nearly 30 million in value. He's 24.5 here. Right? 24.5 here. And with players like Mohamed Salah, didn't have Luke Shaw then, but Raheem Sterling was also good. And they were all above the 10s. They were like 15 rated million. Mamadou Sakho was 20 million rated. Daniel Sturridge was 15 million rated. It was insane. I couldn't beat the team I'm supposed to beat over and over again. And it's stuff like this. It's not only that. I've lost to Cardiff more times than I've lost to Arsenal. I literally have. I've lost Cardiff are now in the relegation zone in this league. But I'm going to go on the history now. The first season I played in this game, they came second in the Premier League. That would never happen. Okay, I know this season there's been some stuff like Liverpool going from 7th to 2nd. That happens. Or Man United going from 1st to 7th. That happens. But really, promotion to 1st in the Championship to 2nd in the Premier League, it doesn't happen. It doesn't. It's so unrealistic. It's so wrong. I think what they can do to improve this is just make it more somehow make it more realistic. And I don't see how they're going to do this, but I just feel like this is a problem. Anyway, I need to go to my third point, and my third point is the lack of an online versus, as in a versus mode. And I don't mean there isn't a versus mode. I mean the lack of servers and people willing to play versus mode compared to a league mode. And I find this a problem because I don't want to go online and spend and spend too much time on a season. I just want to face other people's teams in like a best of 3 or best of 2 or a little group game. I don't want to go on a season, start a whole season online, which I won't keep up with. It's pointless for me. And I don't. There's so many. There's over 100 servers dedicated to the actual Football Manager game. It's online. The version of the Football Manager game, the Football Manager experience online, and there's hardly any games where you get versus, and most of them are locked. They're just privatized people. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't do it, but I think the community on Football Manager needs incentive to play versus, and I don't think there's any incentive to play versus. I really don't. But that's what they need to do to improve it. But apart from that, the versus works well. The versus works fantastic, and the Football Manager works exactly the same as the game. As you can see here, we go across the timeline. But it's just one of those games. It's just one of those things which I find frustrating because it's the one game mode I want to play, but nobody wants to play it. Anyway, I need to go on to my fourth point now. My fourth point is players half the time do nothing on the pitch. I mean, we'll literally go into a game, and what happens is they'll start playing the game, and this is Liverpool versus Man United, and Man United is a stronger team, and I admit they are the stronger team on this game. But what happens is I'm in the middle of something, and then my player just stops and does nothing and waits to get tackled instead of actually acting like he tried to keep the ball. It's insane. This happened to me so many times, and it's not just me. And sometimes it's been in my advantage, if that makes any sense. I've got the ball from players that have stopped and not done anything, and just stopped with the ball and tried to keep the ball on the ground still. And it's annoying because that wouldn't happen in real life. This is meant to be the best Football Manager game. Well, no, the best Football Manager series, but they can't even get some things realistic. I mean, I enjoy the game, but it's insane how players can play football by standing still. You'd think they'd move. I would think they would move when they when they basically are playing. It's weird. Anyway, that's my fourth point. My fourth point. What they can do to make it better is actually make them do something. Put the animations in instead of just having them stop in the middle of the game and just get tackled. It's insane. Anyway, my fifth and final point, and this is the point that annoys me the most, and it's the Germany national team. And what do I mean by this? Okay, I'm just going to show you Germany. Just type in Germany into this game. Germany, right? Germany. Nation. Germany. Best players, right? My player, Kevin Volland. Their best strike, Thomas Muller. Mark Atan-Desangen. All these good players, right? They should be in the national team, right? Let's have a look at the national team. No. Professional players are in the German national team. I find this weird. Why would you go and basically use pub football players, people who play pub football and Sunday football, for the national team? It's insane. I mean, New is not getting in. My player, Kevin Volland, if you can see here, he's Germany. He's 30 million. And on this game, a 30 million rated striker would sell for 70 million. He's one of the best in the world. He's got no appearances, and he's not played for the country yet. Let me check another player. Thomas Muller. He's played 41 games. When was the last time he played for his country? Well, back in 2013. He hasn't played since. It's insane. Philip Lahm, 98. He's not going to build on those 98, because he hasn't played since 2014. No, 2013. It's insane. They won't play these German people, and it's the problem with the players that already exist. If it's new players, they will include some new players, but not all of the new players. But I just find it stupid that these players are not getting played when Germany has one of the best records for having good Germany teams. They've been in the World Cup semi-finals 3 times in a row now. It's insane in real life. But to just think, Germany don't use the professional players in the national team. It's absurd. It's absurd, literally. I've got Kevin Volland here. Button. And by the way, if you want to buy Kevin Volland, get him. He is a good player. He will literally score your goals constantly. He's like this German Lionel Messi. But this guy will never get an appearance for his country. He'll never get a cap for his country. And the simple reason why is because there's some sort of glitch or error or something in there that will stop Germans from getting into the German professional players from getting in their own national team. This is the biggest issue I have with this game, really. I mean, all these others are big, but you can kind of live with all of these, to be honest. But this just annoys me because I want to see when I go as a national manager. Now it's England versus Germany. I want to see Manuel Neuer in there. I want to see Kevin Volland up front. I want to see Thomas Muller, Mario Götze. Who else? Mario Gomez, the striker that used to play for Bayern Munich. Philip Lahm, is it Dante? No, Boateng. I want to see these players. Schweinsteiger, Sebastian Schweinsteiger. I want to see them play for Germany, and they're not doing it. Literally, the German national team. You view the national team, and there's nobody here. Literally, no. The only real players that are in the squad, the only actual professional players in the squad, are all youth players, and they won't even get in the squad. They won't even get in the squad. They're very unlikely. This is my biggest concern for this game because it's just it's absurd. It's absurd how Germany don't use the players when the players are winning Champions League medals and FA Cup medals. Okay, seriously, English FA Cup. He's gonna win. My player's gonna win the Premier League as well. I just don't see it. I don't see what the glitch is or what the problem is with putting Germans in their team. It's insane. But anyway, that's been my top 5 points, which are Ronaldo, Messi, Suarez and co. are seriously underpowered. Bullshit results and bullshit things happen all the time. The lack of online versus, players doing nothing in matches and getting tackled because of it, and the Germany national team are the biggest 5 points. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I will try to do more. I've got exams coming up for A-levels, so I will try even though I've got the exams. So, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.